Hello, it is a pleasure to meet you all, and I am very grateful for the opportunity to apply for the STAR Scholarship Fund. I'm looking forward to communicating with you all on my candidacy for the scholarship fund, and I hope to be working with you soon. I've heard about the scholarship opening from my community college, El Paso Community College, and it was underneath our scholarship fund page. So I saw the opportunity to apply for the scholarship and see if I'm able to be a candidate. I agree with the notion that every individual has a certain set of strengths and weaknesses that come with the opportunity to work at a job or scholarship opportunity. Personally, in my opinion, I believe that my personal strength is to be very analytical and a critical thinker, as well as being able to contribute very vastly in the group assignment projects on different communication skills and allowing my colleagues and or uh, co-workers to thrive and set an example for them. So to put simply, as a leader. What special aspects of your education or training has prepared me for my scholarship? I have, at an early age from high school, been enrolled in early college courses, early pre-AP, advanced placement, dual credit courses that have prepared me to be both critical in thinking and as well as being able to time manage my work assignments and to allow myself to be uh, very communicative with my fellow students. In community college, I have transferred that same mentality as I had in high school, and in doing so, I have been able to strive in my work. I have been able to do my assignments with efficiency. I have been able to think and to learn as I progress through college. And for this same scholarship, I am willing to commit myself fully to allowing myself to thrive, to learn, to use all my abilities to maintain a strong will to succeed in my career path. From 5 years, so from today, I would have already be completed my bachelor's in computer science, and with that notion, I see myself in a job in the computer science field, whether that be in cybersecurity or that would be in the entertainment systems, such as with animation, whether that be graphic design or whether that be software development. But I would allow myself to not be limited to one simple job. As for computer science, is a very it's like a Swiss Army knife of skill that can be transferred to any position that I wish to. However, in 5 years, I would wish to see myself as a wide-eyed new employee, a rookie, to later climb up to the ranks. I would describe myself as a person that is very supportive of my peers and of my family. I take pride in knowing that I will give my all in whatever position or whatever activity that I am doing in. I also take pride in the fact that I am very patient. I am not easily like rocked. I am not easily deterred from whatever I am planning to do or have already done. And I see myself as strong-willed, as a critical thinker, and as somebody that can get the job done and as efficiently as possible. I 100% agree on the notion that I am a very thoughtful and analytical person. I believe in the notion that certain decisions need to be taken with extreme caution and with much allotted time. And I am normally not the type of person to be able to make up my mind fast, as I am constantly wondering different possibilities and different situations that can benefit me and may benefit the people that are around me due to my due to my decision. As for an example, whenever it comes to schoolwork or whenever it comes to group project work, I am normally the type of person to lay out a set of ideas or a set of different websites or different videos that might help us to further complete the assignment as both quickly as quickly as possible, but at the same time not quickly enough to allow us to get anything lower than 100% of what we know we are capable of doing. My professional goal as a computer science degree major is to one day find myself as a senior employee in a luxurious electronic media company and or video game company, as I am kind of infatuated with the idea of allowing myself to be in the framework of creating and or programming a set of actions that are used in the media that we can all enjoy. For instance, I would want to be associated with a company such as Microsoft, essentially being the branch of Xbox, or to be able to be with Sony for PlayStation or Nintendo. Honestly, just any job opportunity that allows me to create and to expand on my knowledge of electronic media. What are my standards for success for a job or scholarship? I wish to be able to output 100% of my energy from everyday life into my work and or education. I also wish to submit all of the necessary documents and even additional documents for the future and earlier allotted time than the necessary due date. I also wish to be able to communicate well with my coworkers and superiors, and to be able to be seen as a role model and or possibly positively looked at employer or employee. The most important person for my self-development would have to be a toss-up, kind of two different people. One is my grandfather. He was growing up from the streets of Juarez, and he came over to America to look for a better life for his family, for my father, for my several aunts and uncles. And he wanted to maintain a hardworking mentality that he wishes to instill on all of his children and his grandchildren. My father, I also look at as a role model for my self-development, for he has sacrificed a lot for me to be in the position where I'm at, considering that he was in Army for about 14 years to support his family and to support me as I've medically required the assistance from the Army. And both of them have developed me into the person to be hardworking and to be very patient and understanding with how life can throw curveballs at you. The highest pressure situation that has happened to me in the recent years has to be in 2020, where from the spring and summer semester I was unable to continue with my education and had to fall back due to personal health reasons and personal life reasons. I was placed in a highly stressful situation, considering that I had to maintain my own personal health, as well as finding out what I must do to support my family and to further continue my education once the ordeal has passed. I've coped with allowing myself to take off some time from being stressed from school or being stressed from trying to maintain myself, lock myself in quarantine, and think about the aspect of how am I going to come back and how am I going to maintain myself at a higher esteem than I have before the semesters. I was able to cope successfully, and here I am in the present, thankful for the opportunity that quarantine has given me to evaluate myself as a human. Those are my questions for the interview process of the STARS funding scholarship, and I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for listening to my experiences and my descriptions of myself and my readiness for this candidacy for the STARS scholarship funding. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.